Okay, ready to go?
Yep.
All right, we're going to try. It's been 2 weeks since we've been into the beehive. So we're going to go back in and see how the bees have been making out for the past couple weeks here. I'm going to do some changes to the hive today. We're going to take this feeder off. I did put some water in it earlier this week. Sugar water, that is. So there's some still in there. It was pretty empty when I was in here last time. So we'll see. We're also going to replace this broken feeder with the new one that I got. I need the hive tool. It's kind of glued together. So we need to pry it apart.
It's just from the bees putting wax on it.
Yeah, actually, supposedly propolis is what it's called, and it's tree resin. They'll also go to trees and get like the sap from the trees, and they'll use that as a glue type substance to glue things together in the hive. So that's what I think we have there. Okay. Well, let's do our normal process here. Take some frames out, inspect and see what they've been up to. Okay guys, let's have you go inside.
And they hate that smoke.
Yeah, they don't like it very much. I've been looking at the time frame for how long it takes for baby bees to be born, and we are right on the edge where it's possible that we may have babies that we're going to see. This frame has never had anything on it. They don't seem to like the end frame. The next frame I'm looking at, it does have some cat bees. It does have some wax on it. Okay, some wax is being drawn on this side. Not a whole lot of activity. A lot of bees on this side. Okay, once again we have the white capping at the top there, and that's indication of honey that's been capped there. The darker colors, those are, I believe, pockets of pollen. Taking a quick look to see if I can find any queen. I don't see a queen. On either side. So we'll put this one back in, and we'll go to the next one. Oops, I don't like it when you bump them too much. Yeah, they're really sticky. Really getting sticky in here. Okay, guys. Okay. Now, once again, the top, all of that white is honey. The bottom, the darker capping, that should be brood activity. And all the brood stuff is really together, so that is an indication that the queen is doing a good job. She's not hit and miss. Same thing on this side. A lot of brood activity, hopefully. I don't see a queen, but once again, we're seeing honey and capped brood cells. You get a picture of that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, move on to the next one.
A spider crawling up your pants.
Oh, jeez. The whole kingdom out here. There's always something after me. Okay. We're getting into the center of the hive, which has, every time we've been in here, has been very heavy with activity. Once again, I'm seeing brood cells and I'm seeing honey cells. I don't see a queen. I'm trying to see if I can see any more. I'm looking to see if I can see the larva. I'm not seeing the larva. At least not in those. Okay, this is always the heaviest one. A lot of liquid in these cells. Oh boy, that is a queen cell.
The big one?
Yeah, at the top, looks like a peanut there.
Right there?
Yeah. At least that's what I think it is.
Yeah, it's an odd looking...
Yeah. We're going to have to come back to this. When they make a queen cell, it means they've lost confidence in the queen, or they're thinking of swarming. I'm going to stoke them one more time. And the next one. Seeing a lot of liquid in these cells. I'm not seeing so interesting. Some of the holes in where the capping is for the brood, I wonder if those have been bees that have already come out, that were already hatching new bees. Did you get a good picture?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. No brood activity on here. Honey activity. A lot of wetness here where they've drawn the comb out. And once again, I haven't seen the queen. It's very light. They're not doing anything on this frame. Just hanging out here. We've drawn a little bit of comb out over here, but they're not doing much with it. No comb, just a stray bee. Same thing, just a stray bee. think one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to rearrange some of the frames because they're getting awfully active in here. So what I'll do is put some of the completely empty frames where they're closer to them. So basically this is going to get slid down. Let me the end one now. I'm going to look at this one again. No, not seeing the larva like I did last time, 2 weeks ago. I'm almost inclined to let this queen grow. It's empty anyhow. Got a hole in the bottom?
Yeah.
See through, and I'm not seeing any larvae now. These guys are tougher to grow than I was led to believe. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this one out because there's something funny on the bottom here too I want to see. I think they need a smoking. This is a very heavy frame, so there's activity. You know, I'm looking at all that. There's a lot of capped cells. I've been told the white is honey and the tan is brood, so it's like they're doing something on this one. And I'm wondering if that's a queen cell there too. Or if it's just funky drunk bee work. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave everything as it is. It's, once again, I'm concerned that I'm not seeing the kind of activity brood-wise that I was hoping to see. I'm going to leave those in there in the hope that they are queen cells and that they're replacing the queen with one of their own, and that I'll end up with a queen and that they don't swarm. Swarming would be the only bad part of, thing that could happen here. Okay, we're going to put the second box on it anyhow. And I'm kind of disappointed in what they've done or not done. Hopefully next time we come in we'll have a whole lot of extra stuff to look at. I'm going to put the new feeder on.
Looks like you sealed this one.
Well, it actually seems like it sealed itself. I put the water in it.
Bug in there.
What's that?
Some kind of a bug walking around.
Nice spider. He's squished now. Put the sugar sauce in here. The raft in. And I have something to stand on while we feed. And I have some sugar water still in the old one. So I'm going to pour it out. The bad thing about this is absolutely covered with bees. We'll just sort of leave this out here for right now. Hopefully they'll find their way back in. The last thing I want to do today, I'm going to smoke the front of the hive real quick, because what I want to do is change the reducer to the bigger opening. It's getting warmer. I want them to have more room to get some. You're a little confused because the hole's on the other side. I guess I can spin it around again. Yeah, they'll figure it out. A little disappointing. Now we got the second story on just for kicks and giggles, but I don't know. I'm not overly convinced that everything's how it should be. Holes on this side, guys. There you go. Somebody found their way in. Maybe we'll go in a week and see what happened. It's been 2 weeks, so I don't know. We'll see.